I'm in. Any news, Barb?
No. He's been gone 2 days. I'm worried. You know what he's been like since...
I'll find him.
I hope you're right.
Harley Quinn's preparing for some kind of siege. What's she planning?
Find Batman and get the hell out of there, okay?
Don't worry, Barb. It's me, remember?
You sound just like him.
Die. You left me to 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 die.
Who the hell is this loser? It's Robin! Kill him!
Good evening, citizens. Welcome back to Batman Arkham City. We're in the home stretch now. I just recently finished up doing all of the 100% on the main game, and now I'm going to go through and finish the DLC. The DLC, Harley Quinn's Revenge, goes over the events maybe about 2 weeks after we finished up Arkham City. So, let's see where we're at, huh? Looks like Batman's been missing, and maybe he's been taking the events of Arkham City a little hard. But nonetheless, Harley Quinn's taken over the steel mill and appears to be taking the Joker's disappearance a little hard.
I'm trying to think here.
Does it hurt?
Shut your stupid mouth. You're just lucky I need you later.
It does appear as though the Gotham City Police Department may have lost 3 of its members, so presumably one of our main missions here is going to be to make sure that they make it home in one piece.
Barb, I found the missing cops. Quinn's got them.
Any sign of Bruce?
Negative. I'm gonna keep looking. Harley's telling the cops she's got some sort of plan for them. They'll be safe for now.
Be careful.
This'll end okay. I promise.
You think? He's not been the same since... He won't even talk about Talia or Joker.
We'll help him once we find him. It's all we can do.
There are a couple bits of commentary here. I'll try to be quiet for it. There's there's a radio transmission going on the other side of this partition, which kind of cuts off a lot of Harley Quinn's little bits. There's also these balloons, because, you know, if you can't have Joker balloons, have Harley balloons. I will not be getting all those on camera. Sorry.
Gotham. This is Vicky Vale reporting live at the Arkham City site. The siege between Harley Quinn and the GCPD is now in its 2nd day. Minutes ago, I asked Commissioner Gordon to comment on reports that Batman himself is missing.
The situation here is ongoing.
Screw you.
As you can see, the GCPD is doing its best to keep the area contained.
Commissioner, can you comment on reports that Batman is in Arkham City?
Last time I checked, Miss Vale, Batman did not come under my jurisdiction.
Really? Are you telling Gotham that you do not unofficially sanction his activities? And what about Joker's body? Can you tell Gotham where it is?
We're done here. Get these reporters moved out of my damn site.
Your boyfriend got what
Rumors
was coming
persist
to
that this
him.
is some kind of retaliation over the death of the Joker 2 weeks ago. Arkham City is once again in a state of lockdown. If Batman is indeed in there, I hope he's safe. From my experience, Arkham City is not a place you want to find yourself trapped in. This is Vicky Vale. More as it happens.
So, the radio transmission cut off a lot of that, but here's the actual conversation.
What would Mr. J do? Cut you into tiny pieces and send you to an orphanage baked in pies? Is that funny? What do you think, Peggy?
Screw you.
Oh, I don't think you want to talk to me like that. I've got what you call post-traumatic stress, brought on by the violent death of a loved one. My doctor tells me they might trigger uncontrollable bouts of guilt, or acts of extreme random violence. Too bad for him!
You're crazy. Your boyfriend got what was coming to him.
What? Are you trying to make me mad? I should kill you for that. I should cut out your tongue for my Joker. Oh, Mr. J, why did you leave me? Why? What did I do? Why?
As I mentioned, sounds like Harley Quinn's taking this whole Joker's dead thing a little bit hard. But we'll see really just how deep that goes as we go through here.
You heard from Harley?
Nah, she's probably still crying.
She'd better get over the boss soon. She's turning into a liability.
And what? You thinking of taking over?
Maybe.
That I'd like to see.
You think I can't do it?
Oh, yeah? And what's your gimmick? Freeze is a crazy scientist who's got that freezer gun. Two-Face has got that burnt thing going on. What's yours?
I'll figure something out.
Yeah, right. Best you've got is that you killed all that family on Thanksgiving Day 'cause your mommy burnt the turkey, and you promised to get her a new one.
The Turkey Man. I like it.
You gonna shut your mouth, or do you want me to do it for you?
What's up, Turkey Man? Gobble gobble.
Just shut up. I mean it.
Chill out. We're just messing with you.
So it sounds like even the thugs that Harley Quinn is, well, leading, maybe having questions about how fit she is to lead the gang. She definitely doesn't seem like the same one without Joker. And, you know, this is probably a struggle for her. You know, when you're dealing with somebody who's really based their entire identity, you know, at least as a criminal, on the Joker. Well, what do you do when he's gone? Still, that's all a bit academic at this point. The main reason Robin is here is that, well, Batman's been missing for 2 days, and the last place we know he came was here in Arkham City to take down Harley Quinn.
Harley's gone crazy.
She was crazy before.
Yeah, well, now she's crazier. She just wants revenge. Murder.
At least she's got the bat. Once he's dead, maybe she'll calm down.
Doubt it. She's lost it. How do we know she won't just kill all of us in some crazy, revenge-driven plan? Wouldn't be the first time someone tried something like that.
That is a good point. We should get a plan together. Work out how to get the hell out of this place if things turn bad.
Turn bad? Joker's dead, Harley's crazy, and we're still stuck in this hellhole? How much worse can things get?
Things always get worse.
I try to take one of these guys out with the explosive wall, but it just doesn't happen, so you gotta go the slow way.
What's wrong? You too scared to fight?
It sounds like we have found Batman, though it sounds like somehow he managed to get himself captured by Harley Quinn. Ideally we figure out just how that happened. It's one of those things where a lot of the people, you know, frequently point out in the game and whatever else, so, you know, Harley's not that smart, but, well, this wouldn't be the first time she's outsmarted Batman, would it? Meanwhile, if you don't have any of the DLC that lets you play as Robin or Nightwing in the challenge maps, this is your only opportunity to play Robin. Enjoy it.
It's not a problem. When I kill this sucker, it'll be cool. Then I can maybe come see you?
What?
Nothing.
Did you?
No, I mean, I'm just being friendly and trying to help.
I don't know. Do you think you can measure up to my Joker? He was the best Joker yet. You think it's okay to move in on his part?
No, please. You don't understand.
Oh, I understand.
No, really.
Just do what I want and I may forgive you. Feel me and you'll regret it. Oh, Mr. J, how did you deal with these idiots?
What the hell? Hello?
Sounds like, as usual, the thugs and Jokers and, well, now Harley's crew don't really know how to deal with her aside from making awkward come-ons, even though it doesn't appear to be going so well for them.
Hello? Are you there? What's happening? Oh, for the love of... What's wrong with you people? Hello? Whoever you are, I know you're there. You hear me? I know you're there, and it's too late.
Oh, and hurry the hell up.
Just making sure it's done right.
Harley's overreacting. Batman came through here earlier, and now he's ours.
Yeah, but what if some other hero comes to save him?
What, like that kid he works with? I'm not scared of no kid.
What about the cat? She sometimes works with him.
I'm not scared of her either.
Well, I am, which is why I'm gonna do this right.
Sounds like yet another group of thugs who think that Batman's the only force in town.
Look out!
This door's sealed. Need to find a different route.
Sounds like that's the place we're trying to go to, but we just don't have access to it yet. So we'll have to find another way around. There's a nice bit of continuity. That wall right there, well, it's just nice because when Batman comes through here, that wall's intact, and then when Robin comes through, it's blown open. It's neat.
No way, man. That thing's dangerous. You saw what it did.
What? It's just a belt.
No, it's Batman's belt.
So what? It's still just a belt. What? You afraid of a little electric shock?
Don't do it. He's screwing with you.
No, I'm not.
I knew it.
Last guy who tried to pick up that belt got 50,000 volts running through him.
Screw you. You pick it up.
No way. That thing's dangerous. It's Robin!
Looks like Batman totally left his utility belt here, which is totally something he'd do. We might as well get these guys out of the way and take a look at it. It is possible to play this DLC at any point. You don't actually have to have finished the main game before you come here. So, if you decide to play through it and you haven't gotten yourself used to dealing with armored thugs or tasers or anything like that, it can be a little bit of a trick to start with. But if you know what you're doing, well, you can do this at pretty much any time. It's about an hour and a half. It's not particularly hard. It's a nice little capstone to everything.
Tim, what's going on? Have you found him?
Just keep the damn site covered. I don't want that madwoman getting out of there. Understand?
Harley Quinn.
How'd you guess? Her goons ambushed my guys and dragged them towards the steel mill. We can't get close.
I'll handle it.
You sure? You know she blames you, right? Could be a trap.
Fall back and stop anyone else getting hurt. I'll handle the rest.
I know you blame yourself. Don't. It wasn't your fault. When this mess is cleared up, we need to talk about that other problem. Remember?
I'm not actually too sure what the other problem he's referencing is, and honestly I'm kind of curious about it. Maybe he's talking about Joker being dead? I don't know. It's something I kind of wish I knew because, well, with Arkham Knight being ready to come out here in, oh, maybe another half year or so, it's one of those really obvious sequel hooks that, I don't know. I'm really curious as to what it is. Still, it's not something that's ever really fully explained, and I hope it makes sense. So really all you have to do is make your way over to the steel mill and kind of head in the area where the missile blew open before. But of course I like to take my time, make sure I take out every sniper ever because, well, I hate snipers. But still, the DLC does kind of take place between two time periods. We play a little bit as Batman, a little bit as Robin, and right now we're sitting here and looking at the time period shortly after the cops had been captured, but this is before Batman was captured. As you can tell from the previous narration, Commissioner Gordon is trying to get the cops back, but kind of pulling everyone back because, well, you've already lost 3 of them, you don't want to lose any more. So instead, Batman is going in because, well, he's Batman. If you come in here and look around a little bit, you can find the answer to one of Arkham City's mysteries. You can blow this up for no reason in particular. But looking in the little baby crib here, it looks like, well, maybe Harley Quinn isn't expecting any good news. It may have something to do with why she seems so distraught over losing the Joker, as you know, her previously good news obviously, well, didn't quite pan out. And I guess when you base your life that strongly around another person, if it doesn't work out, you're gonna have a bad time.
There's one of the cops.
Please, you don't need to do this!
Sure, we don't need to do this, but that won't stop us. Do you realize how hard it is being a henchman? Listening to orders from a crazy person, following them without question?
Yeah. Think I like being shouted at by that crazy woman?
Exactly. It's hard. Not hard like sitting on your ass eating donuts. That must be real hard.
That's why we like to unwind with a game.
It was gonna be pin the tail on the dead cop, but then we had a better idea.
Pinata time!
Oh God, no! Help!
I wanna see what you got inside you. And if it ain't candy, I'm gonna be real disappointed.
Someone, help!
If you're not careful, these thugs can open up some of the gun cabinets, but, you know, being Batman, it's not a real threat to just do your special combo disarm and destroy. So this combat's not too hard, but it's something to make sure that you're really back in the rhythm of things as Batman.
Is he hurting you? What are you waiting for? Get me down!
You're safe.
Yeah, am I glad to see you?
What happened? Where are the others?
We were ambushed. They dragged us outside the steel mill and beat the crap out of us. These bastards dragged off the others and brought me here.
I'll find them. Wait here. Hide.
You okay? Don't want to talk? No problem. I'll just be waiting here.
This is Vicky Vale live outside the now-condemned Arkham City site, which just weeks after those fateful events that rocked all of Gotham is in chaos once again. Minutes ago, I saw Batman himself talking to Commissioner Gordon of the GCPD. What were they discussing? We're hearing reports that a number of police officers are missing, and looking at the outside of the Arkham buildings, it seems pretty obvious that Harley Quinn is involved somehow. Quinn was moved from Arkham City on the night that her boyfriend, the Joker, died. Psychiatric reports filed to the city indicated that she was, and I'm quoting the examining doctor directly here, losing it big time. Quinn broke out of the temporary holding facility 3 days ago. It appears that her current location is right behind me. Back to the studio.
Seems as though Batman may be taking this whole thing with the end of the Joker and Talia a little bit hard. Considering most of the people he's been talking to so far, well, they're coming to realize maybe he's not in a completely right state of mind. Commissioner Gordon and that random officer saying, well, what's going on?
Where? You know where. Oh, the secret...
Shut up, you idiot!
What? No one's supposed to know about it, are they? Think about it. What if someone's listening in on one of them microphone things? Or worse, Batman's listening. You want to be the one to tell Harley you screwed up?
You think Batman's here?
Could be. Who knows?
I don't know. I heard he's gone dark. You know, since Jay died.
Since he killed him, you mean?
You don't know that. Batman don't kill. Right?
I was there. Batman came walking out of that movie theater carrying the boss.
Looked pretty guilty to me.
Harley just broke down. Ain't been the same since.
I still don't think Batman killed him.
Don't matter what you think. Harley's got those cops, and she's all kinds of crazy right now. I'm just happy she's got someone else to take it out on. Know what I mean?
Something to keep in mind is that even in Kevin Conroy's voice acting for Batman, he starts sounding a little more strained, and, well, truth is, as we go through some of the story here, you'll see Batman being, well, a bit more violent than usual. Maybe unrestrained, angry. I don't know. He's definitely got something going on, and it's not going well for the criminals of Gotham City, we'll put it that way.
Quinn's thugs were talking about the missing cops. If they were here, they may have left some evidence that I can follow.
All units, this is Gordon. As of now, the Arkham...
That radio belonged to a cop. There may be evidence around here of where he was taken. I should set up a crime scene.
PD officers must retreat immediately. That's now, people. No heroics, understand?
This blood belonged to the cop. I should follow it and see where they took him.
How come I don't get the chance to talk to those pigs?
Excuse me, Commissioner?
No other time, Miss Vale. You, get this reporter moved, now.
Is Batman in Arkham City? Hey! Keep your hands to yourself, buddy! What's the secret, Commissioner? What are you trying to hide?
So, you could follow this bloodstain around, but for my purposes, instead of trying to break through all of the different armed checkpoints there's going to be, I'm just going to head straight for where the blood trail leads you. Because, you know, convenience.
How cold does it have to be before someone thinks to give us coats?
Gordon wouldn't be dumb enough to let more of his cops get caught.
What are we doing in here? Guarding this stupid switch? Man, I thought this place was a secret. Who's gonna come in here anyway?
Batman?
Yeah, right. Ain't this thing supposed to be impossible to crack? And anyway, I heard that since Joker died, he's hardly been seen. Figure he's feeling all guilty.
Do you think he killed Joker?
Nah, not his style.
Things change. It's not like they were friends.
True. Still don't answer why we're stuck in here guarding a stupid switch for Quinn.
I like to think we're doing it so she doesn't put a bullet in our heads. Or worse.
That's a good reason.
Batman!
So this introduces us to kind of a part 2 of integrating the Riddler thugs. They're the guys in white, and well, you can't take them out. Only these are a little bit more story important than the Riddler thugs were.
Tell me how to get through that door, and don't waste time lying. I'll know.
Oh God, Harley gave code cards to the people she trusts most. You need 3 codes to get in. Please, I'll tell you where they are. Just don't hurt me.
I'll do my best.
So, of course, the rule of 3 applies. There are 3 henchmen that are carrying code cards, and for us to be able to crack that security panel, of course, we have to get all 3. She's using a modified version of the Tiger encryption protocol, but, well, I guess since it's modified, if you don't have the cards, you're just not getting in. So, we'll make our way over where they are. This first one can actually be a little bit tricky. Obviously you can't take down the guard in white first or middle. He has to be the one that comes out last. So instead you're dealing with these 4 guards in a, well, fairly small area. And it's kind of hard to find a really good opportunity to pick them off. If you're so inclined, you can maybe do a little bit of shenanigans with the ice grenade, maybe set up some proximity grenades. But really, it's just it's hard finding a vulnerability spot, so I wind up spending a little bit more time hanging around here than I'd like to. But, you know.
That thug's got the code. I need to leave him until last, so that he tells me what I want to know.
It's a little bit hard to tell based on how the game is, well, treating it. Since Batman's voice inflection isn't changing too much aside from, well, he sounds a little dead, honestly. Just like this entire thing is just acting a little hard for him. But you can hear the thugs all talking about how there's a distinct possibility that Batman killed the Joker, and then other thugs who are, well, almost trying to defend him, saying things like, Batman couldn't have possibly killed the Joker, it's not his style. It's a neat touch that says even the thugs realize that, well, Batman will crack all your ribs and leave you on traction for a week or a year, but he doesn't kill. It doesn't make sense that he would kill the Joker. So it seems a little suspect for all these stories to be popping out around and saying that, well, Joker's dead and Batman killed him. It's something you'll see repeated a couple times throughout the DLC where thugs are saying, I was there, Batman killed him, no, Batman didn't kill him. It's always a little bit rough. Of course, another running theme is thugs asking about when Harley's going to start dating again, and, well, that won't end.
The code! Give me it, or get ready to hurt.
Here it is! Please, I don't want any trouble!
Too late.
One way or another, those cops are dead.
That's 1 code. 2 more.
The next code is actually just held by this one henchman on a roof, but he's being watched over by 3 different snipers. And, well, obviously you don't want to bother any of the snipers since they're a little bit trigger happy. So your best option is going to be to take out the snipers first. And actually, I had this bug out once to where the sniper on the far right, the sniper, he didn't spawn in the right area. I had to actually restart my checkpoint to get him to pop out. You cannot finish this, you cannot interrogate the guy unless all 3 snipers are taken out.
Oh, still here, still freezing my ass off.
Give me the code.
Yeah, no problem. See? I'm doing what you wanted.
There was never any doubt in my mind.
Never like cops. Hope
one more code, and I can break Harley Quinn's security system.
The last code is actually just held by a group of thugs that don't have guns. It's just a straight-up combat. Beat up the right guys, leave the guy in white, and just interrogate him last. It's not a real hard combat section, it's just, hey, do you know how to interrogate Riddler thugs?
The bat's here!
The code.
Now!
Please don't hurt me. Here it is.
Night-night.
Did it ever occur to them?
That's all the codes. Next up, Harley Quinn.
I guess it's a little bit difficult to call it a secret base when, well, everyone knew the Joker was based out of here before, and it kind of makes sense that Harley would be spending a lot of time around where she remembers the Joker being from. Maybe it's a secret identity in the same way that Superman being Clark Kent's a secret identity. You know, just toss on a pair of glasses and you're good to go. I know I was saying Harley's maybe not the smartest person in the story, but she certainly has an amount of cunning, which we'll be seeing a little bit. But she maybe doesn't think things through, which we'll also be seeing a bit later. It appears as though we're expected.
Just chill out, man. We're safe. No one knows we're down here. It's a secret base, right?
What about Batman? What that kid he hangs out with?
We're keeping a low profile since he killed Jay.
Come on, Batman didn't kill Joker. The crap he injected himself with at the asylum killed him. You saw what he looked like?
Not how I heard it.
Then you heard wrong.
Well, I heard it from Harley, and she should know. She was there.
No, she wasn't. I was outside the theater with her. Batman just came out carrying Jay.
Really?
Thing I don't get is Clayface. How Joker pulled that switcheroo on the Bat?
I guess sometimes you don't see what's right under your nose.
I just had a thought. What if it was Clayface that Batman carried out?
Now you're just embarrassing yourself. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Think this is TV or something?
Oh, but two Jokers ain't? Think what you like, man. Think there's more going on here than we know. You feel it.
So as I mentioned, it kind of continues on that whole storyline of did Batman kill the Joker or what happened? You know, these are the rank and file thugs. They don't really know what's going on. Maybe Batman killed the Joker. More than likely he didn't, but at the same time, they don't really know. The only real hearsay they have to go off on is, well, Harley Quinn. So you remember that wall I mentioned earlier? The one that was conveniently left open? Well, here it is, still intact. And of course the reason we see it blown open is because, well, Batman blows it open right here. It's not much, but it's It's a neat little continuity nod. You know, because otherwise you might ask, well, how'd that wall get made? It answers some questions. I have to apologize for my computer continuing to die. I don't think it comes up too much more, but if it continues for Arkham Origins, then I might have more of a problem.
Don't cry, pig. You're still alive, aren't you? Now, don't get me wrong. I can't guarantee you'll stay that way. Look around. If I don't kill you, one of my friends up there will. Go on, take a look. You see those sniper rifles? Real nasty. I hear they can target little tiny bits of you and blow them off one at a time. Oh, come on. It can't be a surprise. I mean, look. I'm one of the bad guys, right? You're one of the good guys. We just don't get along. It's the way it is. Nothing we can do about it. So, no matter what I do to you, you know that eventually, if you're still tied up, and I'm still able to do it, I'll kill you. Hell, I may torture you first. And I'll cut off an ear, maybe both, but I will kill you. Oh, don't go passing out on me. The pun's just starting.
Luckily, as far as Predator rooms go, this one's actually pretty simple. Yeah, you're dealing with 3 snipers, but at the same time, none of them have the heartbeat sensors. So, the more you take out, well, the less difficult it gets.
You ever think it would end this way?
It sounds like that thug down there is having a little bit too much fun, so let's see if we can ruin his day here pretty shortly. This doesn't quite go the way I want it to, but it still works out decently enough. Because of the lack of heartbeat sensors, it is entirely possible to do this entire room without getting spotted or raising any alarms, but there's no particular benefit to it. It doesn't give you any extra commentary. Yeah, it's a thing you can do, I guess. With all that out of the way, we just have to free the cop and we'll be good to go, right?
You're safe.
I don't think so, Bad Brain. It's dead cop time. Does it hurt? Too bad. Come on, boys.
What's it doing?
Hurry up, idiots!
Come on, don't piss off Harley.
Hello? Anyone in there? No sense of humor. Ah, the strong and silent type, eh? Think you're safe behind that mask? Give me 20 minutes and a can opener, and I'll have you whimpering like a schoolgirl. You might like it.
That's enough, patient. Guard, leave us.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon. My name is Professor Hugo Strange. And you are...
Two-Face. Catwoman. Batman.
We can play these games as long as you like.
Great. I love games.
Not in my facility, you won't. I'm offering you this opportunity to make a deal. I am fully aware of your condition. The last thing you have is time. But I can make your final days more comfortable.
And in return, I'd be giving you...
I wish to study you. I need to know why you are the way you are.
I don't have long, Doc. You're going to need more than some psycho mumbo-jumbo to get to the bottom of what's wrong with me.
Oh, I have more than that. Much more. So, do we have a deal? How are you feeling today?
You promised me another doctor, Strange.
Maybe you shouldn't have killed the one I sent last week. What made you do it?
Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly. Besides, it was worth it to see the look on her face. Hey, you know what? I think I've got a piece of it here in my pocket.
You are trying my patience. That was the third doctor you've killed.
Well, keep on sending them, Doc. I'm trying to break my record.
I think it is time for you to do something for me.
Name it, Doc.
Tell me how you came to be. Explain what made you what you are today. How you come to be sitting across the table from me. Dying.
Is that all? Well, I guess you could say I once had a very bad day.
Really? Go on.
It was a Thursday night. Things had been getting worse. I was 3 days from the bank foreclosing on my home. The chemical plant I worked nights at was about to lay off half the workforce. And I was sitting in the hospital, holding the hand of my pregnant wife, wishing to God that she wasn't dead.
That must have been upsetting for you.
Probably was. Back then, though, all I knew was that if I didn't let old man Falcone's men into the plant that night, they'd have killed me too. So here's the thing. I had to decide. Could I live without her? Was there any point going on? I've got to admit it. I was scared. Not of being dead, you understand.
No one would blame you if you were. It is perfectly common.
Do I look common? No, I was scared of the part just before you die, when you don't know what is about to happen, when you're desperately clutching at life and trying to hold on with slippery, blood-covered hands. So I made a decision right there.
And what was that?
That is a story for another day, Strange. I think I may need to see a doctor. Get me one.
You were telling me about the night your wife died.
Oh, no, Hugo. As I recall, I was waiting for you to send me another doctor.
We both know I have sent you 3 more doctors.
Did you?
Yes. One was left dismembered outside the elevator to my office. The other 2 have not been seen since they were sent to you.
How careless. Listen, Doc.
Professor.
Okay, Professor. I'll give you a little more. I just hope you're taking notes. It's the day after, and I'm standing in the freezing rain, just staring at the chemical plant, feeling numb. Jeannie was dead. It didn't seem real. I can remember the day I first met her. Her infectious smile as I told her bad joke after bad joke. How, even after living with the pathetic wretch I was, she still wanted my child. And then they arrived. Reality's way of yanking me another wedgie. Falcone's men told me to cheer up. He said, things could be worse. I asked him how. He grabbed me by the collar, pulled me close. He'd been eating garlic, and each word stank as he threatened to perform oral surgery on me with a nail and a brick. A creative guy. They hand me a box. I remember thinking it was heavy. Was it a bomb? A gun? I'd never used a gun before. Were they that heavy?
And what was in the box?
How's that doctor coming along?
I'll get you one.
And when you do, I'll tell you the rest.
You are looking a little better, yes.
Well, I have my good days and bad days, but I do try and start each one with a smile.
Are you ready to continue your story?
Yeah, why not? So where was I?
The box.
Ah, yes, the box. So there I was, tearing open this box, expecting the worst. And all it had in it was a crazy red dome and a cloak. I thought they were having a joke with me, but oh no. They made me put it on. They said it was a disguise. It would keep me safe. It smelled like garlic. And that was it, really. I was dressed up like a spaceman, barely able to see, trying to break into the one place in this town that had given me a job. Have you ever tried to walk with an enormous fishbowl on your head? Don't answer that. It's hard. I couldn't see where I was going. I must have tripped one of the alarms. I heard muffled gunfire. I panicked and tried to run. And then I saw him.
Who?
Batman.
Really?
Yes, really. Batman tried to hit me. I moved out of the way, but, well, what you need to understand is I had this giant bowl on my head, and I lost my balance. It's like life, really. 1 minute everything's bad, the next your wife's dead and you're hanging on for dear life, suspended over a tank of experimental chemicals. I'm sure he'd say he tried to save me, but we all know he didn't. I fell. For a second, just as I hit the surface, I thought I may just get away with this.
I assume that wasn't the case.
Do I look like I got away with it? I was drowning. The chemicals were burning my skin. My entire body felt like it was on fire. And it was all his fault.
Whose fault? Batman's?
Who else?
Yours?
Come again?
Let me tell you what I believe. I believe that you have fabricated a series of events that you use to conceal the truth about your condition. I have read 12 different accounts of your past. All different, except for one detail. Batman.
What can I say? I like to keep things interesting. A wise man once told me that if you have to have an origin story, you're better off making it multiple choice.
And never facing up to the truth of what happened. What you did. How you got here.
Oh, I know exactly how I got here. A big truck brought me here from Arkham. You remember the asylum, don't you?
Of course.
Well, good. Because I'd hate to think that I'd fabricated seeing you watching me in my cell all those times.
Excuse me?
Hugo, you merry maniac. You were obsessed with me. You all were trying to get in here. Next thing you'll tell me it wasn't you who sent old Sharpie over the edge. Nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
So here's the thing. If you want to make sure that no one else finds out about your past, you should stop poking your nose into mine. Oh, and send me another doc. I think I need a second opinion.